Mm, all righty. Ooh, I should have did something with my hair. I ain't going out there. Mm-mm. They can have all the fun they want without me. Okay, let's go ahead and get this announcement going. Thank you, Don Box. I appreciate that. I hope the best. I hope a happy new year for you as well. That's a first. I No, that's a first. Normally, the first comment I get on my lives is usually some hater popping up to tell me how much they think I suck. Ah, that's dope though. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Happy New Year to you as well. Shoot. I ain't going out there for New Year's. I'll tell you that right now. I wanted to go live a little bit later so I could like do the countdown. But I probably might be asleep by the time 12 o'clock come around. So what is up, True? My main man. True, I gotta give you some serious props, man. We made it. We made it, man. We really did. We really did. I gotta do something with my hair, bro. I wore a hat at work, and that's why my hair is looking like this right now. I should have did something before I went live. I'll pick it out later. I don't care. Shoot, man. We did it though, bro. We made it. That's it. From day one to day 365, man. We up in here. Yeah, tough year. For real, man. For real. Shoot. And I want to go ahead and I want to just go ahead and thank the Almighty right now. You know what I'm saying? Another year with no kid. Let's go. Shoot, tough year, man, but we went through it. We survived it. That shake back game is crazy, bro. Hmm. Shoot, one thing's for certain, though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was not going outside I didn't really like. I wanted to do something, and then I realized, this is Texas, so I don't want to get iced out here. Shoot, but we did it. We did it. We persevered. We came through. Man, dude, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, looking back, I actually, on one hand, I really did kind of just sort of, I really was kind of like a little, I wanted to be bummed out because the year didn't go the way that I expected it to go. But it's just a sheer fact that it's like things could have been so much worse, and they just weren't. It was like for all of the scares that I had, I still managed to keep this apartment. And that's the part that always sort of surprised me a little bit. Shout out to the roommate for like saving my behind, bro. Definitely. Shoot. Like, man. Oh. So with everybody up. I got 3 people up in here right now. Welcome. What is up? What is up, Miss Jovi up in the building? Miss Pretty Girl Jovi in the building. Man, this year was rough. I ain't gonna lie, this year was rough. It was a rough one. It was a rough one. We lost Ananda Lewis and Michelle Trachtenberg. You know, we just recently learned that a bunch of billionaires did some weird stuff to kids on an island somewhere. But for all the craziness that's been going on, we actually had some great things that happened too. How'd y'all year go? Talk to me. Shoot. While uh while y'all get y'all Jake Paul got booked. Jake Paul did get his Jake Paul did like, oh, did you call me pretty? Yeah, of course I called you pretty. Everybody knows you pretty. Pretty girl Joe. Hey. Yeah, Jake Paul and Andrew Tate. That's what we gotta win because Jake Paul and Andrew Tate got pieced up. Like that's a good. I'm watching my daughters and nieces watch Stranger Things. Chewing without even trying. You're like unironically one of the funniest dudes in my chat. You should have recorded them. Well, you should have recorded the boxing matches. So how's about I didn't actually watch. I didn't actually watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. Like I only saw the clip. Only saw the clip of the knockout. But like the whole thing is that like but like the whole thing is that like I didn't really watch it because I ain't gonna lie, like Jake Paul winning a whole lot sort of just turned me off of boxing. But like honestly, seeing him get knocked out made me think, you know what, maybe boxing is making a comeback a little bit. When you say you should have recorded them, I'm assuming you're talking about recording the little ones, recorded the kids watching the finale. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I actually do want to check out Stranger Things, but like at the same time, I'm just lazy when it comes to like I'm lazy when it comes to watching shows like that. I normally just watch documentaries now. I'm so old, man. I feel like an old person. I watch the news and I watch documentaries. It's like the whimsy is just drained out of me. Separate is that like I can write my own show. I can write stuff, but I can't really watch none. Oh crap. Hey, did I wake you up? Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just, like, last live of the year, so yeah, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Fireworks, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Fireworks always scared me. Like they scared me after the Alton Sterling thing. Cause you gotta remember he got like killed around the time they was like shooting a whole bunch of fireworks. Shoot. So every single time I like, January 1st and July 4th, I'm staying indoors, man. Not so fun fact. I actually live literally down like right behind the grocery store, the corner store that Alton Sterling got murdered at. And so it's like because of that, I always get a little uneasy about like hearing fireworks and gunshots. So if you go into my older videos around the time where it happened, you'll literally see like me like walking past the corner store to get to the library. I'm not going to show it because I'm not going to use his death to get no clout. How they like the finale though? Shoot. While I am waiting for people to interact, I am going to do me the last lesson of the year. About to learn me some Nihongo up in this piece.
買い物、食べ物、食べ物、買い物、日本、見ます。
小さい。
た、べ、もの。買い物。
Crap. I hope this is right. Heck yeah, let's go. These I'm gonna stress me out with these fireworks, bro. Bro. I have been like there's like fireworks literally like I live I live literally like right across the parking lot from a neighborhood, and people have been like doing fireworks. It's like what's really screwed up is that before the Alden Sterling murder, fireworks used to make me think of my dad because me and my brothers and my dad, we would go out and shoot fireworks for like New Year's and July 4th, and but then we stopped doing it for a while, and then I just remember just hearing pop pop pop, and all of a sudden, world news is at the corner of my hometown.
か、い、もの、
Oh man, I think I got this wrong.
い、もの、食べ物、日本、買い物、食べ物、新聞、
That's it. Last lesson of the year. Last lesson of the year on the last live of the year. And I passed it. Flying colors. I gotta make my top 50 songs video. Bro. Wait, is Truant making content? Is Truant saying he's about to make content? Be safe, bro. Yo, is Truant about to start making content? That's like I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, dog. You know I'm subscribed to you, right, man? Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get you some more subscribers because apparently people actually watch From what I understand, people actually watch like my live videos after I get done. After I get done. What's what I'm looking for? After I post them up and stuff like that. So this is for the people. Gotta get back in the lab. There you go. That's my boy right there, man. True, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was always under the impression that you was like coming in to like, let her, be a troll or whatever. But you've been a homie for a while now, and I appreciate that. This is Truant's channel, y'all. /@Truant. Joined December 9th, 27. God, oh, bro, yeah, this day for almost a decade, man. Shoot. Look for the picture of, I don't know which one that is. I don't know if that's Aaron or his dad or his brother. I always get them confused. But look for this dude. Real recognize real. Hey, I'm right there with you, dog. Welcome back, Miss Jovi. I know you're busy. I know you got like got life that you gotta deal with. Well, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. Pretty sure it probably won't be until 12 because yeah, I'm gonna probably be asleep by that time. Because I do work tomorrow, but I don't work early. Damn, I'm getting sleepy now. Ain't that something? I'm gonna be here yawning and everything. Oh my goodness. I really hate the fact that I look like this in my man. Yo, shoot. I do not like how my hair looks right now. I am going to go do something about it. I'm gonna go do something about this real quick. I don't want to look like that dude. I don't want to look like that right wing dude. You know the one. It's not that big of a difference, but it's something. Ugh. Okay. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate y'all for like coming in and just sort of like sticking around with me for a little bit. I'm very, very. This episode has a girls in tears. I won't give any spoilers though, but they're upset. Okay, if they're upset, that means some craziness went down. Shoot. I'm going to assume that a lot of craziness is happening in that finale. And it's like, well, like one thing I learned is that like when a finale ends in a really bad way, that always means that there's a new season coming up, and we ready. What is up, RC? How's it going? First of all, Happy New Year to you. I should have said Happy New Year to everybody, by the way. Happy New Year to everybody out there. Here's to a good 2026 for all of y'all. Really do hope that is like, really do hope that is good for y'all as well. Yeah, my New Year's Eve was okay. Like I said, I worked for it. I worked today and I work tomorrow too. So, I wanted to do something, like I wanted to do a live. I wanted to do the live a little bit later because I actually go to work a little bit later in the day tomorrow. But like I was going to be asleep by 12. So, like I'm not going to be able to do what I want or whatever. So, yeah, there's that. But I do hope that the rest of y'all actually have a pretty good New Year as well. Man, mm. Looking back at this year, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's a bunch. It's a lot. A lot of good happened. A lot of bad happened. So lukewarm at best. Not my greatest year. Not my greatest year, but not my worst year either. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have any expectations for 2026? I feel like that's like kind of a loaded question because like at this point right now, we probably shouldn't have any expectations. I don't have much planned. No, like I actually am. I'm staying indoors. I'm staying indoors for New Year's Eve. Like I'm staying indoors because, like I said, when it comes to these fireworks holidays, you never know who has a piece, and you never know who's ready to use that piece. And I look like the kind of person that everybody wants to, want to put a new, like, void into. So I'm staying indoors, man. With my luck, I might go out there. Somebody probably might go yeehaw, and I end up with a hole puncher with a hole punched in me. I'm good. I'm not about to get like I'm not about to become a I'm not about to be put on a shirt because some y'all got too excited. Ooh. Plus, I did get a chance to like hang out yesterday with like the wrestlers and stuff like on the 29th. It's a series finale. Yeah, like I also did get a chance to like go hang out with the wrestlers on the 29th. There was a bit of a get together on the 29th at the bar, literally right next to where we go train at, and we all sort of got together, hung out for a little bit. I played pool, talked with the wrestlers. We were just hanging out. It was just like it felt weird. It felt weird because I felt so out of place because I'm not a wrestler and I'm surrounded by all these wrestlers. And it just it felt out of place, but it didn't really. Never watched Stranger Things. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't gonna lie. I want to, but like I want to, but my whole thing is that I want to watch something like when it's. I want to watch something when it's over because I don't want to wait for like new episodes. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. I don't want to wait for new episodes or nothing. Shoot, just give me the full thing and let me do that. I always say if you like liquor and sipping, go get your sip on and drink on and save your own home. Yeah, I don't drink, so like I mean, I guess shoot, like I mean, yeah, I don't really drink. Not a drop, dog. I also hate the fact that I really hate the fact that that phrase is exclusive to alcohol instead of just drinking liquids in general, because that joke would have been hilarious. But no, I don't drink alcohol. Never really been a fan of it. Where I come from, like everybody was like getting lit up all the time, and it felt less cool to do. I've only seen a few clips here and there, enough to know what's going on. See, Jovi understands the context. Jovi also clearly doesn't. Jovi also is not afraid of horror movies, from what I understand. I'll be right back. I'm hearing something. Hello, you there? Man, sure, boy. Yeah, I know. I know nothing about. I know absolutely nothing about Stranger Things. But like, I heard that it's like spectacular though. I heard that it's like a work of art. Like, especially the second season. I think it is. What is it? The second season or something? Or is it like what? Or is it like how many seasons is it? Focusing on being kind to myself, giving myself as much love as I give everyone else, if not more. It's a I only drink in light moderation. I don't need it, and only indulge rarely. I assume so. As of tonight, you can watch the series. Oh, it's 5 seasons. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's dope. I watch a good deal of Stranger Things. I think that I'm a couple seasons behind. Yeah, it's like 5 seasons. So unless you're 4 seasons, then God, man, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I feel terrible. I am tired. I'm sleepy. Not, and I'm also angry. I'm also like really angry. I had a really rough day at work. Some stuff had went down, and like apparently I don't know if I got written up or not, but I was threatened with a write up for some weird reason. It was like dealing with some customer or something like that, and we just no, it was nothing serious. I just got into it with like customers are ridiculous, man. I tell you, they got like ridiculous standards, and I was just trying to I think I asked somebody for help at like right after I got off of lunch, and the store is it's a relatively big store. So it's like the break room is like literally a 5 minute walk from my area that I'm at. So I get out of the break room after lunch, go over to this place. I see this person like doing some concrete. I come out of the door. I see this person doing some concrete. I'm like, excuse me, sir, you need any help? Apparently, he was like on his last 3 bags of concrete, and he saw me come out asking for help, and he was like, "Well, where were you when I was doing my other concrete?" I'm like, going, "I was at lunch." Well, I was at lunch, sir, and I was just like I was trying to make light of the situation, and I guess he just sort of was not feeling that because he was like, "Well, you should have been here sooner." Uh, and he wanted to talk to a manager because apparently he thought I was being sarcastic or something. And it was like, I just recently went back to watching The Walking Dead after taking a year and a half break from it. I believe I'm on season 5 or 6. Man, you're better than me, bro. I'd said to hell with The Walking Dead because I read the comic and the comic I hated the comic. Did he get upset first, or did you get upset first at his comments? No, he got upset. He got upset. I don't get like visibly ticked off at work. Like I don't get like agitated at work. I just sort of just let them kind of like just have it. You know what I'm saying? Because I need my job. So like I didn't really freak out about it or nothing like that, but he was freaking out. And yeah. So it was like, but it was like he thought that I was being sarcastic when I said, "Oh, I just got off lunch." You know what I'm saying? And I guess he wasn't really trying to hear that. And like I'm aware there's somebody who's gonna hear me say this and be like, "Well, serves you right for saying that you just got off lunch. You big, like you were being sarcastic." And I'm just gonna be like, "No, I wasn't." He asked me where I was. He asked me where I was, and I told him where I was. I don't get it. There's one thing I know about the internet is that like if there's a way to demonize somebody, people will actively find it. But what else? I don't care. Like I'm more mad because of the fact that it was like I think my manager said that she was going to write me up just to kind of like make it just to sort of give this guy like some sort of just as for theatrical purposes. But I don't know how write ups actually work at my job, so I don't know if she did or didn't. So there's that. It's like, wow, what a way to end the year with a possible write up because some customer heard me like thought that I was just being sarcastic for no reason. Screw. I just yeah. When you see someone hand loading concrete or sand and they have a million bags, the first thing you should do is go the other way. And I only say that because you can't please everybody. Nah, dude, like my job is actually to help people put the stuff in their cars. I can't just walk away from that. If I do, then I just look like an a-hole on the camera. You know, like because like the area that I work at is properly surveyed. So yeah, I had to ask him for help anyway. But yeah, like I know somebody's gonna be like, yeah, that serves you right. Or I'm pretty or like one thing I'm starting to notice too is that like people love to say we didn't get the whole story when they when they want to play sides and say basically and they want to say like somebody sucks. It's like, you know, I'll never understand how I'm famous enough to not get like it's like I'm famous enough to like not get 100 views. I'm not famous enough to get like 100 views on my videos, but I am famous enough to have haters. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't duck out of. Yeah, I really can't. I really can't. Shoot, but the goal is to make this my job. The goal is to ultimately make this my job. You know, because like I would like to like stream more, and I do intend on like probably doing a lot. I do intend on streaming more, like in the upcoming year, because the goal is to just try to be as consistent as I can. I need y'all to understand. For me, this is not content creation. Like I don't do this stuff for content creation purposes. I do this stuff as a journal. You know what I'm saying? Like I want, like you know, that's kind of one of the big reasons why I have like no scruples about talking about the bad stuff that happens to me in my life, is because of the fact that it's like for me, this isn't like just content creation as much as it's me just sort of like just doing a log and let people know exactly who I was as a person. You know, that way it's like if I die tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? You could be able to go and like I got nothing but videos basically showing you every aspect, or at least me attempting to show you every aspect of who I am in some fashion. You know what I'm saying? I want people to kind of be able to say, oh yeah, that's what kind of guy he was. No wonder he got killed. Happy New Year to you too. Awesome Sauce 2624. Shout out. Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, sorry. But yeah, no. You know, I feel like I have a story to tell, and I feel like people. I feel like I don't really feel like people want to hear it, but I do feel like, is this your last year video? Will you be creating more for next year? Yeah, I intend to. I intend to. This is just obviously the last one of the year. Give me 1 second. That sounds close. Drop Ramos. But yeah, I do appreciate that. Thanks. But yeah, one thing I noticed about history specifically. By the way, I'm gonna give Awesome Sauce some love on their channel as well, because I do feel like they definitely do need the views. Not need the views, but it's like, you know, some of the stuff is, yeah, it's no problem. This is Awesome Sauce 2624's channel. I'm going to wait, hold on. Where's the okay? Here you go. So, got shorts about the anime world from DBZ, Naruto, anime videos joined April 14, 2015 at Awesome Sauce 2624. Wow, you actually got some pretty good numbers here. 27,000 views. Let's go. 43 videos. Good stuff. But yeah, so this is their channel for anybody who just happens to be watching for later or whatever. Check out Awesome Sauces and Truants, because they are the homies here. Also, let's look up Cool Water Swish while I'm at it, because you definitely, this is just one of your 100 channels, because I do know that you say that you like to. All right, here is Cool Water Swish 227. Welcome to Cool Water Switch 227. I'm your main man, RC, and this is my channel. Simply put, I am a diehard Hawkeyes and Bruins college women's basketball fan. This is the place where diehard Hawkeyes fans can roar with me. The main topics will always be Iowa, UCLA in college, and the Dallas Cowboys. I am a frenetic, I don't know what that is, frenetic and avid fan of the Hawkeyes and UCLA Bruins, and will occasionally do checking in on Aya Chavez and the Sooners, though not a fan of the program. Nice, okay. These are my favorite women's basketball college teams. My favorite women's basketball players are Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, and Sabrina Ionescu. In the WNBA, I'm a fan of Aces and Fever. I am also a Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan as well. So be mindful of all of this, and this is the description. At Coolwater Switch 227. You got you got a lot of subscribers. You have almost 1 million views, man. You have almost 1 million views. That is crazy. But also, you have 2,389 videos in the course of 2 years. How do you, wow, that is really good, actually. That is, talk about consistent. Like, I don't think I even have this many videos. And I have my videos since, I have my channel since, like, for 20 years. This is spectacular, actually. This is some good numbers. Check out this guy's channel. Yeah, dude. Like, in the course of 3 years, you got like over 2,000 videos. Come on, man. That's like, bro, that means throughout the course of 2 years, you have been like uploading at least like, I think 2 videos a day. That's some effort, man. I respect that. True, because I don't even think I think I have a, let me see. Shoot, let me see how many videos I got. You got 2,000 plus. I think I have the same amount now that I think about it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I am on my I'm about to look on my channel real quick. I only got 1,212 videos, bro. That's crazy. I've literally had my channel for like almost 20 years. And this dude has 800 more videos than I do and 300,000 more views than I do. That's crazy. Can you post this channel so I can check it? I just did. I literally, I can, okay. I see what you're saying. Hold on. Okay. Here is his channel. Here is RC's channel. And the main man. Give me a second. And the main man, Truant. Crap, hold on, y'all. Give me a sec. Okay. And the main man, Truant. I call him the main man because I don't know why, but I assume Truant is like a Zarnian. Like Lobo. I don't know why I'm so tired. I did not take any meds today. Shoot, but yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of crazy stuff. What you got planned for New Year's? Do you mind? Yeah, you're good. I'm just probably going to just like I said, I'm probably gonna do like a lot more uploading, a lot more live streams, a lot more like I said, a lot more live streams, a lot more just content or whatever. Just basically it's just sort of like I said, it's basically this is my journal. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't just content for me. This is literally like my journal. I was a really big fan of that show Doug when I was a kid. And it always opened up with Doug, like just writing in his journal about how his day went, and that's essentially what I wanted my. That's essentially what I wanted my lives to be. Until I realized that like my days are kind of uneventful. Like I said, I normally just wake up, I go to work, and come home. You know, it's like before then it used to be wake up, go to work, then go to training, and then go home. But like obviously I haven't been able to go. I haven't been able to go to training as much as I like, which I hope changes next year because I like to think that my money is actually starting to look a little bit reasonable. Uh, I'm trying to think of other things too. It's pretty cool. So we're actually looking at your life. That's kind of the point. One thing I learned about history. History. A lot of the most important and biggest moments in like American history, if not world history, is not about the most important figure as much as why that figure is important. One thing that we tend to forget when it comes to like history is that like normal people in large groups make up history. And back in the early days, being a normal person meant you couldn't read, you couldn't really write, you weren't really smart enough or rich enough to just sort of stand out or tell people your story. And my logic is that like we do live in a time frame now where we can do that. So it's like, we can actually like actively tell our own stories and let people know who we are instead of just letting people say, oh yeah, normal people died, or normal people used to do this, or normal people used to do that. You can now get in front of a camera and just say, hey, I'm a normal person. This is what I did instead. You can tell your own story, let people know who you are, things of that nature. Like I said, that's kind of the reason why I don't necessarily feel bad like becoming like coming up and close and personal with the bad stuff that happened to me, because like the bad stuff that happened to me is like it's just another part of the journal for me. Like realistically, I'm a human being. Good things can happen to me and bad things can happen to me. That's just that's life, as they say. But it's like I just also wanted to be known that like I was a person, I existed. Yeah, yeah, nice and simple. That's the point. That's what I kind of want. I just want people to like go know that my channel was of a real person who existed and just had a lot to say. When I was growing up, I used to get told to shut up all the time. Now I'm making up for it. But but that's what I'm saying though. I also feel like people, have a story to tell. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody's relevant, or like there's something that I feel like everybody can sort of attest to in their lives. I'm not really living my life like that. I like living my life. That's a bit of an overstatement. I'm surviving for the most part. I'm existing, but like I'm not exactly living. I'm not living comfortably. I don't have the things that I want in life, but for the most part, with everything being like, I'll say this: life can be definitely much worse. So thankfully, it's not terrible, but it's still pretty dang bad. It's got what the plants crave. Do you like to be in crowds? Not really, no. I mean, like, I think the thing is that like I wouldn't mind being in crowds, but I kind of do want to be seen. It's like it is complicated, but both yes and no apply to that answer. That plus like anything can go wrong in a crowd. Last year for New Year's, I was in a huge crowd and it was overcrowded. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, was there like an event going on, or you just happened to be in that crowd? Me also is weird. I liked too, but I don't. Also, it was New Year's and there was a lot of people. Yeah, that sounds about right. It just sounds like a little event. Everybody kind of got around, started hanging out and stuff like that, which is that's always kind of dope. Sorry, man. I'm really fighting sleep. That's crazy. Like, I don't know why I'm so tired. I really don't. That's so weird. I wonder if I got tranked. Did I get tranked? And I'm just sort of like, just sort of like, do I work tomorrow? Yes, I do. I do work tomorrow. I work a little later though. Apparently like the store opens later tomorrow. So yeah. I always stay home. I always stay home on New Year's Eve. Why is that? Shoot, I always stay home. That's dope, actually. I'm just gonna assume that you make like a nice cake. Almost always, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Though. It's like I always assume that it's like you make like a nice New Year's cake. You know. God, dog. I should not have done this, man. I don't really have anyone to hang out with. It's not really a bad thing when you think about it. It's not really that you have like would it just be easier to say like I'm starting to see it's like oh we're going to start to see the babies grow up. Your second mom. Overcrowded makes me nervous. I get it. Oh my god, man, I'm losing this fight against the Sandman right now. Did I just doze off like twice in this dang thing? Okay, that is dang it, man. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to stick around. I'm gonna at least try to make this an hour. I'm gonna power through this because I'm gonna power through this, try to make it to an hour, and then I'm gonna call it because I don't know why, but I'm teetering. I'm teetering. All right. Firstly, in order for me to do that, first things first, gotta sit up instead of laying down. Overcrowded makes me nervous. Like my whole thing is that my problem with I don't mind being in the crowd, but one, I do want to be seen, and two, if something goes wrong, it's hard to maneuver through a crowd. So, but like I don't mind being in a crowded place. I have been in a crowded place. Like Like I am like my whole family is like a gigantic group of people. So my whole family is a gigantic group of people. So it's like I had to sort of like get used to. I had to get used to being surrounded by people relatively quick because I have a huge family. Like I wish I was kidding, but it's like pretty sure I got like at least one cousin in every local medical, every other like local like government setting because my family tree is just like gosh darn massive. Time is it? 9 o'clock. Yo, what time is it where y'all at anyway? Tingo Nuevo Menudos, bro. 10 p.m. Word, word. It's 10. Let's go. It's 10. Let's do it. Oh my lord, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nah, I gotta fight this. I gotta fight these 9 minutes. I gotta fight for these 9 minutes. Cause like I said, right now I am like I am I'm fighting hard to stay awake, but I said I'm gonna make this an hour. This is what we're doing. I'm powering through, baby. We here. What's my New Year's resolution? I never have one. I never have one because I always break it. Like the easiest New Year's resolution I could do is no kids, you know. But like, I mean, yeah. But then all of a sudden, like I don't know, something could just randomly happen. Like my a bodybuilder chick could just go through my door. Hey, I just moved here. I need a I don't know, like something like lost track. I used to have to work on New Year's Eve when I was a dealer. When she was a card dealer. When she was a card dealer, that's the word. When she was a card dealer, when she dealt cards, when she dealt cards and possibly dice too. I need to the FBI people who are probably watching this live right now. I need y'all to understand this is not Griselda Negro. Okay, this is not Griselda Negro. She's just a thick sweetheart who really, really, really forgets to say the word card dealer. I'm trying to say, I'm trying to like, I'm trying to make sure that the FBI don't freaking just like, just like black bag my ex, man. Yeah, just a little more. Dilla did sound like something else. She does that all the time. Like she does. I don't know what it is. I think it's just probably because like at her job, like I think it's because just like at her job at the time, they probably just say dealer, and she just sort of like let that. She just sort of like let that be. But it's like outside of the casino, when you say you're a dealer, that means something different. Like I don't want the FBI to black bag you, man. Please, please stop saying that. Shoot, I don't want to. I mean, that was my job. You were a card dealer. You were a dealer of the dice. You were the dealer of the little plastic piece things. What are they? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh wait, okay, hold up. The little dots. No dips. Oh, and wait, I know this. I know this. What are they called? Bro, I'm really drawing a blank. Okay. The little pieces. The little not no, not the dice, not the dice. The little plastic pieces. It's like one would represent like a certain number of coins. So I think it was like the yellow ones would be like 10 and the red ones was one. And the blue ones would be like 100. I think that's what that was. What are those things called? Shoot, what are they called? Chips. Well, actually, they're called checks. They're called checks. Ain't no check I ever seen. I've never seen anybody sign one of those before. Put this like I've never seen anybody like see one of the little chip things and was like let's sign this real quick and here you go right there. Oh. Okay, so no, let's give you a second one. That could be yours right there. Shoot. And they're only valuable in the casino. What? What do you mean they're only valuable in the casino? That's disrespectful. But only valuable in the casino. So you telling me I can so you mean to tell me that I can't get a casino chip, go to go down to the 7-Eleven and be like, let me get this whole stuff. I need to further convince you. Okay, hold on. You can only cash them at a casino. Dang, that just ruins the fun. Sure, I'm just saying that would be kind of funny. It's like going, hey, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and get $2 on pump two. I believe my chips are in order. That's $30 right there for you. Or, because she calls herself a dealer, she could literally just be going up to people like, I got the chips for you, dog. I got the chips for you. I got the chips for you, dog. What you need? What you need? I got some reds. I got yellows. I even got a blue up in here, man. I don't even know where that blue came from. But dabba dee dabba da, what's good? Shout out to the 5 people that are showing some support to the channel right now. I really appreciate it. Y'all are very, very, very helpful. Shoot. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm very grateful. Like I really did make me realize because I never expected to have as many subscribers as I did. I never expected to have as many people watching me as I do. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting to be perpetually ignored, you know what I'm saying? Especially on YouTube. So y'all really did just sort of pull through for a brother. And I'm very grateful for that. I just don't know how to show my appreciation yet because I'm y'all see how I live, okay? I'm poor, dog. Shoot, last minute, y'all. Speak now, forever hold y'all peace, because I am probably about to pass out as soon as I close this folder. Welcome anytime. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Ooh boy. Yeah. So, what y'all doing for New Year's? Well, and if someone stole a bunch of clip chips, and then a casino managers will call other casinos, bruh. No. So you mean to tell me that you can get your chips in that casino, but you can't cash out your chips at a different casino after you had a non-resident, what you call it? That's wild. And if someone stole a bunch of chips, then a casino manager will call other casinos. I can only imagine how that would go. It's like going, yeah, Big Tony over here, Casino Royale told us not to combination with you. Man, that sucker. That sucks to be their whole income. Just chilling, same as always. I can dig it. Chips from other casinos are called foreign checks. Can you cash foreign checks in another casino? Man, this finale is so emotional, roller coaster. Oh wait, it's still going on. I would like for you to. All righty, y'all. I made it to an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and like do a pre. I'm gonna go ahead and do a pre 12 pre 10 count. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This video is over, and I am about to go to bed because I am fading fast over here, y'all. Like, wow, I am such an old person. I watch documentaries, I watch the news, and I'm about to go to sleep at a reasonable time. What is this? I feel like if I say 6, 7 right now, I'm going to make old people. I feel like if I say 6, 7 right now, I'm going to upset old people and the youth at the same time. Okay. But we've seen some crazy stuff this year. We've seen some crazy stuff both internally and externally this year. We did a lot of things. We did a lot of things. We had a lot of bumps and bruises, but we also had a lot of golden moments. 2025 was a pretty crazy year. It's a little ridiculous to say the least. But at the very least, we know that with 2025 literally hours behind it, literally hours away from being absolutely behind us, I'd like for us to all just remember that you are not just a person. You are an experience. You can either be a good experience, a bad experience, no experience at all. I definitely recommend being either a good experience or no experience. Because being a bad one, who wants to do that, right? Why would you want to be a +2 to 10 on somebody's already bad day? Spread love and peace, man. And if you can't spread love and peace, then spread nothing at all. Sometimes a lot of people need a lot of nothing, But on a good foot, with everything that's happened, we've all survived. You survived, I survived. And I like to think that we all have a story to tell about that we should all, in fact, come to and say and talk about down the line. With that being said, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. I love y'all, and I love y'all. I'm glad that y'all are here. I'm very appreciative of y'all actually being here, showing support, showing love, and everything like that. You have all been amazing people, and I value that to the highest. But I gotta pass out, y'all. But yeah. In the meantime, love, peace, happiness, safety, and I really do hope that y'all had a really good 2025. Here's to an even better 2026. Love and peace, y'all.